Hi, I'm Miss Kim. I've missed being here with you and I'm happy to be back. Welcome to week 16 of A to Z. It's the last week of the month, so remember to stop in and pick up your new packets. We are still curbside only, so you can call us in advance or just call us when you get here or ring our doorbell and we will bring your things out to you. Next week, we're going to be doing some new songs and doing some reviews, so look for those next week. And I think now we're ready to get started.
Ready to sing our song? It's called Great Big Sun.
Early in the morning before you get up, Mama bakes the cakes. You know she cooks them up and she puts them in a pan. Flips them all she can. Spreads them with a butter jam before you get up. Early in the morning before you get up, Daddy kisses your cheeks to get you up. Says brush your hair before you sit in the breakfast chair. Tell Papa about all your cares before you get up. Early in the morning, just when you get up, you look out the window to see what's up and behind the trees. What is it that you see? Sure looks funny to me before you get up. But you say, oh my gosh, it's a great big sun, it's a great big sun. And you say, oh my gosh, it's a great big sun. And you say, oh my gosh, it's a great big sun, it's a great big sun. And you say, oh my gosh, it's a great big sun. Early in the morning you munch, munch, munch when you run to the bus. Don't forget your lunch, say how do you do? I'm happy and so are you. And I love you, love you, love you, love you, I do. Early in the morning when you go to school, you mind your manners, don't forget the rules. You raise your hand and you play in the sand. Say yes I, yes I, yes I, yes I can. And you say, oh my gosh, it's a great big sun, it's a great big sun. And you say, oh my gosh, it's a great big sun. And you say, oh my gosh, it's a great big sun, it's a great big sun. And you say, oh my gosh, it's a great big sun. And you say, oh my gosh, we're all just great big suns. And you say, oh my gosh, it's a great big sun.
Hi, we're going to do something a little different with Matman today. We are going to stand him on his head. So get your wooden pieces out and follow along. Ready? Matman has 2 feet, 2 feet, 2 feet. Matman has 2 feet, waving in the air. Matman has 2 legs, 2 legs, 2 legs. Matman has 2 legs to hold up his feet. Matman has 1 body, 1 body, 1 body. Matman has 1 body to hold what's inside. Matman has 2 arms, 2 arms, 2 arms. Matman has 2 arms to do his handstand. Matman has 2 hands, 2 hands, 2 hands. Matman has 2 hands to hold himself upright. Matman has 1 head, 1 head, 1 head. Matman has 1 head so that he can think. Matman has 2 ears, 2 ears, 2 ears. Matman has 2 ears so that he can hear. Matman has 2 eyes, 2 eyes, 2 eyes. Matman has 2 eyes so that he can see. Matman has 1 nose, 1 nose, 1 nose. Matman has 1 nose so that he can smell. Matman has 1 mouth, 1 mouth, 1 mouth. Matman has 1 mouth so that he can smile. Did you make yours upside down? It's pretty funny. Let's get out our slates. We're going to write our numbers on our slates. So you need some chalk and some water. Let's start with number 1. Start at the top. 1 is one vertical line. Easy, easy. Let's wet that and dry. That's our number 1. Let's try a 2. Start at the top. It's a curve and a horizontal line. Small curve, a big curve and a small horizontal line. Let's wet that. We're going to try that one again. So wet, dry, and let's try that one again. Start at the top. Small curve, round, horizontal line at the bottom. And there's our 2. Wet it and dry it. Now our 3, we start at the top but not over here in the corner. We're going to start in the middle. Small curve, small curve. And there's our 3. Let's wet that and try it again. Wet, dry. Let's try. Start at the top. Small curve, small curve. And there's our 3. Let's wet that. And erase it. Dry it. What's our next number? 1, 2, 3. Our next one is 4. 4, we're going to start up here in the corner. Always start at the top. Vertical small line, horizontal small line, and a vertical big line. And there is our number 4. Let's wet it, dry it, and try it again. Wet, dry, dry. Where do we start? Top corner. Small vertical, small horizontal, and big line is vertical. And then we have our 4. Let's get that erased. We're going to do one more. What comes after 4? 5. 5, we start at the top in the corner. One small vertical, a small curve, and a frog jump up here to a small horizontal. And there's our 5. Let's wet that one and try it again. Down, curve. At the top, small vertical, small curve, frog jump, small horizontal. And there's our letter 5, or number 5. So keep practicing these and we'll go on to 6 through 10 next week. Let's get out our school books. We're nearing the end here. So we're going to work on our numbers today. So turn to page 78. That's a 7 and an 8 in this corner. And we're going to start with 1. So we can trace it with our finger. And this is what we did on our chalkboard. And let's get out a crayon. I'm going to use black. First, we're going to practice a little bit on our caterpillar. So start here where this arrow is and draw a vertical line. We're going to practice our vertical lines. These are actually 1s. Start at the top, down, top, down. A lot of 1s. Number 1. Start at the top, one big vertical line. Ones are easy, aren't they? Let's move on to 2. Start at the top, curve, and a horizontal line at the bottom. This is how we made them on our chalk, and this is how we're going to write them. A curve and a horizontal line. A curve and a horizontal line. A curve and a horizontal line. This is our 2. You want to turn the page to page 80. We're going to make a 3. We can trace our 3. This is how we wrote it on our chalkboard. So let's start at the top. Little curve, 3. Little curve, little curve. Little curve, little curve. And we have 3. 2, 3. Let's move on to 4. Let's trace it. Start at the top. One little vertical line, one little horizontal line, and one big vertical line. We did on our chalkboard. So start at the top. One little vertical, one little horizontal, and one big vertical. Down, over, down. Down, over, and down. And that's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to do one more number today, and that is number 5. So let's skip to page 83. Trace it with our finger. Down, curve, and one horizontal. Just like we did it on our chalkboards. Down, small curve, horizontal line. These are actually frog jump numbers, aren't they? Start at the top, one vertical, and a little curve, frog jump, up, down, curve, down, curve, small horizontal. And we have 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So keep practicing these, and we will do our 6 through 10 next week. We are going to start in our first lowercase book. So if you want to get this out of your pack and get your pencils, we're going to start using pencils. And turn to, let's see, I'm going to start on page 2. These are called pencil pickups. We're going to try doing some small lines with the correct pencil grip. So I've got a little trick for you. Lay your pencil down. Let's see, I'm sitting sideways here. Lay your pencil down. I want you to pinch it right below the brown part where it's been sharpened. Pinch it and lift it up. And then I want you to twirl it. And it will be exactly how you hold it. So let's try that. Let's do it again. Pinch it, twirl it around, and there you have your perfect pencil grip. So if we've all got a hold of our pencils, let's start at the top here. We're going to use our pencils to add some lion's mane. So what we want to do is just draw a few straight lines on top of our lion with our pencil, holding it correctly. Next thing we're going to do is fill in the balls. So that'll be little scribbles with your pencil. We all holding it right? We're going to add some sprinkles to our ice cream cone here. Just make some little lines, all different directions. Sprinkles. It's going to be a hard one. We're going to make swirls on our lollipop. Let's start in the middle and go around and around and around. Keep following the lines, round. And then we're going to add some porcupine needles. So let's do some of this. Short little lines on our porcupine. Let's make them go up. On the next page, we're going to make some different lines. We're going to make spots. Can you make little dots holding your pencil? On our snail, we're going to make another spiral. So start in the middle and go around and around and around. We're going to add some wool to our sheep. Again, we're going to make little spirals. Can you do that? We're going to add some teeth to our crocodile. That's down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. And on the bottom, we're going to go up and down, up and down, up and down. We're going to make some shining stars. So let's make some big lines. Can you do that with your pencil? The last one, we're going to add legs to our caterpillar. So we're going to make little short lines. Let's go down. Let's go up. Let's go down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and down. So those are some exercises you can do with your pencils. So let's pick up our pencil again. Remember, pinch it right behind the sharpened part and spin it around. And there's our pencil grip. So keep practicing these. You want to get out your Bob books, and let's get out book number 3. There's a little 3 right here in this blue circle. And this book is about Dot. So if you want to open it up to the first page here, we're going to be working on these sounds, these letter sounds. O, and is as in octopus, so ah. H, as in hat. G, as in goat, g. And R, as in rabbit, r. So we're going to read Dot has a hat. Dot has a hat. Dot has a cat. Dot has a cat. Dot and cat rhyme, don't they? The cat has a hat. The cat has a hat. He's looking very dapper, isn't he? Dot has a dog. Dog has a hat. Can you hear the sounds? Dot has a dog. Dog has a hat. Dog has a rag hat. Dog has a rag hat. What did the dog do with the rag hat? It looks like he's chewing it, doesn't it? Sad dog. S, sad dog. Sad Dot, sad cat. Dog has a rag hat. Dog has on a rag hat. The end.